everyone. So I am so excited to share today's video with you because I get frequently asked, what is the best workout for weight loss? And my answer is probably not going to be what you think. Recently, I went on an exploration and I wanted to feel what it was like to be a beginner again. And so I started this intense 80-day program that was like weightlifting and cardio, and it was hour-long workouts for 6 days a week. And I was like, I'm gonna get ripped, I'm gonna get shredded, and I'm gonna be so excited about it. And that's gonna help me to feel what it was like to be a beginner again, because this was a higher intensity than I was doing before this. So before starting this program, I was doing 30 to 40 minutes, and it was 4 days a week. And then on those in-between days, I was going for like a hike, or I was doing like yoga and stretching and just like more like natural activities. And so that was the format that I was entering into this program with. And I was like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna challenge me in new ways. I haven't done this program in a while. And I wanted to feel like what it was like as a beginner so that I could better help the clients that I was working with. But as I got into it, I was exhausted. So like the first week, I was so exhausted. I just kept sleeping all the time. And I'm trying to do my work, and of course I just started my business up again after all this stuff with COVID happened and I lost my job. And I was like, okay, so I'm like, this is gonna help me with starting my business and everything as well. And I need to feel what it was like for them so that I can build material based on it. And then I'm exhausted and I don't have any energy to devote to creating new content. I lost all my creativity, to be honest, because I was just so drained. I'd get like a couple hours later and I was just like sitting there staring at the wall, and I was like, this is life right now. And it was like, why am I doing this to myself? I started during the second week, I really started dealing with a lot of cravings and wanting foods that I hadn't wanted in a long time. And it was just to help self-medicate, like help me to feel a little bit better and try to get some energy. But it was also just because I was depressed, because I was like, I just feel drained. I just feel tired. And I didn't feel like I was coming out as the best coach that I could be for the people that I was working with. I was avoiding my workouts, and like one morning I spent like 2 hours cleaning to avoid my workout, and I was like, this is not okay. Like, what am I doing? This is definitely not what I, want to share with others. And so then that shame also starts, and it's like, okay, well, like I need to hide this or something. And I know that that's also what a lot of you feel when you start like ghosting and you start kind of disappearing. And so I'm like trying to keep up the energy and like keep up my enthusiasm for what I'm doing. And all of that starts to lack, and I start to like shirk my nutrition. I don't have energy to meal plan or meal prep. I'm like, I have so much work to do and I don't have the energy to do it. And so I kept trying and kept trying. I even saw accountability, you guys may have seen in my live video, and I was like, I need accountability, and I really didn't want to do it. And I'm like, I am still avoiding this and I'm dreading it. And so this past week, I finally gave up on it. It was 6 weeks into the program and I'd missed a few days, and so I was really only like 4 weeks through the material. And it was like, this has got to stop. Like I need to do something different. I need my creativity back. I need my energy back as I'm developing modules for my new program. And it was like, I can't keep doing this. And so I went back to what I call my soul workout. And this is the workout system that is best for me and gets me really excited. So you may be wondering, what is a soul workout? Well, a soul workout is that workout that you do that you don't even feel like you have to work at. It's not even a workout. You get excited about it, you get energized by it, and it's something that brings you to life, and you're sad when it's over. So these are all things that you want to look for when you're thinking about a fitness program and what's going to help you to lose weight. And just as a testimony to this, my husband did the 80-day program with me last year. And honestly, that's part of why I finished it, was because I had somebody else. So that's another point to keep in mind, is if you, just side note here, if you need, to do a program or feel the desire to do a new program and you want somebody else to do it with you, that can help to keep up your enthusiasm. But nonetheless, he did that 80-day program with me and he didn't lose any weight. Guys, hear me out. He worked out 6 days a week with me, an hour a day. And yeah, he was not listening to me about nutrition. But then, he never listens to me about nutrition, although he is getting better. He's pretty much vegan now. But so his workout is MMA and kickboxing. And so following that 80-day program, we started talking about what program we would do next. And we got into doing this MMA kickboxing program. And I loved it because I was like, I'm gonna learn self-defense, I'm gonna learn how to kick some ass, and it's gonna be great. And then he was the same way. He really wanted to learn more self-defense and how to, protect me. Something were to happen, like he really gets into that kind of stuff. So he started losing weight. This is a 30 to 40 minute program, 6 days a week-ish, I think. Yeah, 6 days a week. And he started to lose weight. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you did 80 days with me and you didn't lose any weight, and now you're doing this one that's like less extreme and you're losing weight? And it's because we sink in deeper. We love it so much that we're like, let's go again. Let's go again. I'm gonna dig in deeper. I'm gonna sink deeper. And we get so excited that we just want to do it. And then it's not a chore. Your workout should not be a chore. It shouldn't be something that you hate doing, and it shouldn't be a drudge. And part of that is going to come from the nutrition. If your nutrition is better, your fitness will improve as well. And so I can definitely attest to that. I love programs a lot more when my nutrition is on point. I used to hate running, but now if I go running, I definitely need to make sure my nutrition is good, because otherwise it does feel like a drudge, and anything feels like a drudge. So if you're looking at me now and you're like, I don't really enjoy any workouts, well, maybe we need to work on your nutrition first, and then you'll get that energy boost. And I definitely always encourage people to start with nutrition, which is why I started with Nutrition for Life program. But we need to get the nutrition right, and then choosing a workout program becomes easier, and you can start to see, what would I really enjoy doing? What would I love to get into, or a new skill that I would love to learn? And for me, that program is dance. And anytime I start to dance, I'm so sad, the time passes so fast. I did, 30 to 40 minutes this morning in my workout, and I went over time. I know I have a certain budget of time, this is when my workout block is, and I'm going over it because I'm like, I want to get it. I'm going to get this move. And I want to do it. I want to be there. And that's what you want to look for in a workout, is what can I do that I just want to keep doing? So I have a couple of ideas for you. If you're like, what does that even look like? Or what could that look like? What kind of fitness things could I get involved in? So here are a couple ideas for you. Walking, biking, hiking, even playing with your kids, doing dance, weights, kickboxing, self-defense, snowboarding, skiing, tennis, ice skating, swimming, body surfing. My dad really likes that one, actually. Building something, looking for different things that they get your heart rate up, and they also bring you joy in the end. Even cleaning your house. But you do want to reach a certain heart rate threshold, and so I've attached an article down below for that, so you can make sure that you're getting into that heart rate zone. And so just as a few tips with that, you want to get your heart rate up for about 25 to 35 minutes, and that's just kind of the average. You also want to determine your maximum heart rate. So to determine your maximum heart rate, what you're going to be doing is you're going to take 220 minus your age, and that's going to give you your maximum heart rate. Okay, so say for instance you're 35 years old, so your maximum heart rate would be 185. And in order to get to the fat burning zone, you want to have your be at about 70 to 80% of that maximum heart rate. And so just for example's sake, that's about 130 beats per minute. And so you're like, how do I measure my heart rate? Well, you start here, and mine yesterday was 62 beats per minute. And if I work out and I'm in that heart rate zone, it's going to be about, about this one, about 130, to get me into the fat burning zone. And so when you're, this is just the practical side of it. And there definitely, you can do this in so many ways though. That's the bottom line, is that you just need to find the way that works for you, and find the way that you love and enjoy. So, whether that's Pilates or yoga, or, they definitely have fat burning yoga. You can have hot yoga, you can go hard at it. Even just doing normal yoga may be enough for you, depending on, what your body is used to. So there are so many ways that you can naturally help your body to start burning fat and start losing weight. And it's just a matter of finding that soul workout for you. Maybe to get started, like if you're feeling awkward or uncomfortable with it, which I've been there too, and I still feel super awkward, to be honest, like when I'm trying to learn a new workout routine or a fitness routine. And it's good to try new things, because then you do find what you like. And so maybe that means that you need to do it with a friend, or maybe you need to try some at home. I got really used to working out at home because I was nervous about going to the gym, and I felt awkward trying to do these things around people that I thought knew what they were doing, which I don't really know that I see that as much anymore, but I still feel that like insecurity sometimes in gyms. It's like, like, oh, is my form okay? Am I looking okay? Like, and you got people's eyes around you. So maybe for you, it would be better to do stuff at home, similar to the way that I do it. I also find it's easier and quicker than having to run out to the gym and everything. But nonetheless, wherever you decide to work out, those are a couple ideas that can help to make it easier for you. But just being naturally active and finding ways to just love the process, because it doesn't have to be a drudge. It doesn't have to be awful to start working out. And if anything, it should be the opposite. It should be something that you love and you can do without even thinking about it, and you look forward to it each day. I get so excited, when I first started doing this, I was like staying up at night. I was like, yes, I get to work out in the morning. You want it to be something that you really look forward to and get excited about. And again, the nutrition can help with that, but also finding something that, no matter what, you just naturally enjoy doing it. So try and experiment with some things and see what works best for you. In conclusion, I transitioned from that 80-day program to doing dance each morning. My creativity returned, my enthusiasm and my joy and my energy came back. I wanted to start eating healthier because I was so excited to be doing the workouts, and they were less of a drudge. So I was like, in order for me to do better with my dancing, I need to make sure that my nutrition is on point, because then I get to dance better, and I can dance longer because I love it so much. And so that's the kind of enthusiasm that you want to see happen for you. And I'm not saying that it happens right away. Sometimes there's that awkwardness of starting a new activity, and we're like, I don't really know what I'm doing yet. And I know I had so many insecurities when I first started dancing, and I was like, I'm not even good at this. It's so awkward. I'm so weird. Like, who am I trying to fool? And that all those negative thoughts start to come in. But, that's part of the process too, is being patient with yourself and saying, you know what, I'm exploring something new, and I may not be good at it. Hell, I may suck at it, but I really enjoy it. And I want to learn a new skill, and I want to learn if this is something that I can enjoy and embrace. And so the more you come at it with a mindset of, I just want to play, workout should be play. This is not something that's a drudge, or that you should, be really like, it's not something that needs to be awful. And I think sometimes we think in order for it to work, it has to push us out of our comfort zones. And that may be the case. Keeping your heart rate up for that long may be out of your comfort zone. And learning to dance or learning to kickbox, I was so afraid I was going to punch myself in the face so many times. They're like, punch like you're punching a punching bag. And I'm like, I'm going to punch myself in the face. But I wanted to try something new. Same with weights. I'd never done weights. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to like it. But I did it with a friend. And the more that I got into it, the more I was like, this is actually kind of fun. And I started doing it more. But again, it's play. It's an exploration. How much do your kids learn from just playing? How much do any of us learn because we decide to tinker with it and play with it and see if we enjoy it? You know, we need to embrace it and have more fun with it. It doesn't need to be something that you hate in order for it to work. Bottom line. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that this gives you, permission to just have joy with the process and enjoy working out again. So best of luck to you. If you would like to learn more information, check out the description below. Make sure you subscribe so that you can get notified when new episodes arrive every week. And remember to never lose sight of yourself in the service of others, as always, and I'll see you next week. Bye!